Hi guys, welcome to the Brohawk vlog. My name is John Riley and this is episode 27. You're not really looking at my beautiful face. Sorry I'm not in front of the camera. The reason is I'm on my last 6 weeks of my last full-time semester. After that, I'll be a graduate. I'll either get a job or progress to a place called UMass Lowell for my bachelor's degree. Today's video is my first attempts at making gun props, specifically the Destiny hand cannon, the Vanguard. The stencil was provided by punishprops.com. Fantastic. I was able to get that and a bigger hand cannon and a sword, actually a knife that looks like a sword, which I could actually make into a Deathstroke prop, which is going to be awesome. If you guys haven't checked out the earlier videos, we have been doing some Deathstroke stuff. Also, DIRTYLOCKZ on Instagram. Anyway, getting back to the video, you're going to see the painful construction of what it takes for somebody who's never done gun props to jump right into it. So, let's jump right into it. Okay, I'm taking my little bucket with all my little tools, glue guns, tape, and whatnot. And I'm attempting to sand down a piece of foam that I really wasted my money on. It's not the best foam. As you can see, there's bumps, there's grooves on there. And I tried to sand it out with, I think, an 800 grade. So at that time, I'm pretty much like, screw it. I'm just going to grab my Dremel and put a piece on it and just grind it out. But of course, I really did not want to do the complete foam piece itself. So as you can see right now, I'm cutting out pieces of the foam, specifically the places where I kind of made a bubble around the stencil, so I can just work on those pieces itself. And I'm pulling out the second piece right now, and then I'll be able to focus on a small area, and I'll have to break my ass to cover an entire thing when it's not necessary. So as you can see right now, I'm grinding out one of the pieces, trying to smooth it out with a good bit. That bit that I'm using right now is something that I do bevels and curves, trying to smooth out the top areas of any kind of foam product, whether it is a mask or a gun prop. It works best for a gun prop because the jagged edges, maybe uneven edges on top, is something I want to get rid of, especially with the Dremel. And I just finished out, as soon as I Dremeled it out, then I was able to utilize the sander to smooth it out. So it was kind of like a reverse. Dremel to chew up all the bumpy bits, and then the sander to smooth it out. The reason why I did this is because I wanted the barge cement to grip onto it, have a better contact. Because I was watching a video by punishprops, and he did the exact same thing because he had foam that was very similar to mine. And it was a pain in the ass because those grooves, if you put the paint on it, the grooves, there we go, 2 finished pieces, they're kind of like encased. I had the stencils itself, so now I'm going to be able to work on that. But anyway, he grinded out, but if you put the glue on something that's not sanded and not grinded down, yeah, see, I'm not really happy with it. The glue on top of little bumpy bits, it's going to make contact with the bumpy bits first, and then the ones inside the grooves won't catch as well, so it's not going to get a nice solid contact. Right now I'm doing a specific really detailed stencil around each one of the foams, so I'll be able to carve it, as you see right here, I'll be able to carve it better, and around the gun, the handle, the stock. And then I think that I also wanted to focus on taking out the chamber and also the little finger piece. I don't know what that is. There we go, see? Ooh la la. And then I'm doing the second piece. It's kind of annoying, but it's all worth it. Right now I'm actually holding the foam gun. And the one thing, as soon as you're using barge cement, I definitely recommend, if you're in an enclosed space, wearing a ventilator. Invest in that. Because it's gonna get dirty. You may inhale some of that stuff. It's not good. So I think that right over there, I was trying to open up the window. As you can see, I'm wearing a ventilator and also goggles, especially when grinding, because you don't want that stuff to fly in your eyes. And of course, yeah, see, I'm just annoyed because I put way too much stuff. And I also forgot about the little chamber, the finger area, and of course, all those other things that you need to account for. You don't want to put the glue on there first and then have to worry about cutting it out. So yeah, making the stencil for the little finger area. And as soon as I did one, then I put it on top of the other one and then circled around so I would have symmetry. It's all about having symmetry, especially when you're making that. Oh, there we go. Kind of looks like Overwatch. So I'm showcasing it off the 2 pieces. Symmetry is the best, but you can always correct it with a Dremel around the certain curves to make it even. That's the major problem I had with the sniper rifle, because I had to correct it. I improperly grinded the wrong areas, I glued it wrong, so I had to do double layers. So it's a really thick gun. So right now I'm just dusting it off. Also, you want to make sure that you spread it out. You want to make sure you clean out your pieces, because putting the contact cement while it's dusty and it has particles from the Dremel is not a good idea, that I've learned. Also, it's going to ruin your brush, and it's also going to make the glue, the barge cement, or whatever you're using, less, how would I say this? Less powerful. Yes! Right now I'm putting together, I wanted to start from the front, back, just so I would have that, because if you do it wrong, one side, while you're putting down one side could catch improperly and mess it all up. And barge is way more, it's a whole lot stronger than maybe Elmer's or another rubber cement. It's not as easy pulling apart, especially if you're making contact like that. Ooh, look at that. Pew, pew, pew. And then I'm able to spin it around with the 2 contacts itself, showing it off completely. And that is that. There we go. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Yeah, give it a like, and I will be able to do more live streams, especially for the Into the Badlands watch along commentary. I consider that's my version of a reaction video. Watching Into the Badlands, watching cosplay Melee, and maybe do something that I did late last night, where I'm able to just live stream me correcting certain cosplay projects, making more stuff. Right now I'm holding the Deathstroke mask, the 2 pieces. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out some sort of the solution to finish it out. But that's it. That's all she wrote. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and for God's sakes, take care of yourselves.